3:43 in the morning. Honestly, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty amazing. Thank you so much for asking. I know I have the power of God and anime with me, but what if that's not enough? I really don't need sleep. You know, like, I'm so awake right now. I hope you guys are having fun because I, in this moment in time, am not. Like, do I regret it? You know, I don't like to live life with regrets. But if I did, this would be one of them, yes. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella and I love talking about everything that makes me happy, whether it be anime or manga or books, K-dramas, K-pop. Something else that makes me really happy is reading challenges. Yes, especially ones where I can time myself, because then I just feel like I've accomplished something and I feel so productive and I feel on top of the world. And that's something that I don't usually feel. So whenever I can chase that high, I go for it. So today, what I'm going to be doing is putting my fate in the hands, in the digital hands of a random number generator. I'm going to let a random number generator pick the amount of hours that I'm going to read for today. And I have from 1 hour to 24 hours. I probably will not get 24 hours. I probably will not get 24 hours because it's already 1:44 p.m. So that would mean that I'd have to, you know, not sleep today, which would not be ideal considering that I'm already struggling as is. I don't have to add sleep deprivation on top of it.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
But if it comes down to it, I'm willing to sacrifice myself for you guys because I gotta do it. I have so many books that I want to read, and reading challenges, especially timed ones, are the way to go. Wait, how are you guys doing? Hi, oh my goodness, thank you so much for being here. It's already extremely chaotic, I hope you don't mind. The room is a little bit of a mess, not gonna lie, but it's all fun. The vibes are vibing, hopefully, so let's have an incredible time. Let me introduce the books that I am so excited for because, oh my goodness, are they amazing. We have manga, we have literary fiction, we have light novels, and we have high fantasy, so we have a little bit of everything. I also have this one book that's called It Happened Last Summer. Wait, no, is that the name? It's like by Tessa Bailey, and a friend of mine was like, you may like this. Yes, It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I have it on ebook, so I don't have it physically, but that's an option that we can do if I'm feeling romancy, if I'm feeling smutty. That's the way to go. But then, okay, look at the books that I have physically because, like, oh my god, wait. Low-key, I kind of want a high number of hours so that I can read as many books as possible.
I have to laugh. I'm sorry. This is so ridiculous. I can't stand here. I can't sit here and hear this.
So the first book in my possible TBR is Jade War by Fonda Lee. This is the sequel to Jade City, and this is the second book in the something Greenbone Saga. Yes, in the Greenbone Saga. This has a lot of pages, so I don't really see myself finishing this in one day because this has 587 pages, so I'm definitely not going to be finishing this in one sitting. But hey, it's a good option to have because it's basically, if you've never heard or seen this series anywhere, it's basically The Godfather meets high fantasy meets magic meets family meets betrayal meets power meets death, basically. So yeah, it's a lot of things, but it's really fun. I remember I really enjoyed the first book, but it's been a while since I read it, so I don't know how hard it's going to be for me to get back into this world, but hopefully it won't be too hard because I do have a lot of friends that love this series, so I'm hoping that I can love it too so that I can like fangirl with them and not be the odd person out that's just like, oh, it was mid. Apart from Jade War, I also have, oh my god, wait, okay. Can I please get a drum roll? I am so excited for this book. You have no idea. I literally got it today, like an hour ago. And the amount of self-control that I have for not picking this book up before filming this, insurmountable. I have never shown this amount of self-control. And that is volume 7 of Heaven Official's Blessing. Just look at this. Look at them. This recently came out, literally I think last week, and I binge read volumes 5 and 6 back to back. a couple of weeks ago, and this just came in my doorstep, and I am so excited. I just really want to read this as fast as possible. I know I shouldn't be flipping. Oh my goodness. Yes, do not flip through this volume if you do not want to get spoiled. But obviously, that's like the most obvious statement ever. But yes, volume 7 of Heaven Official's Blessing. Honestly, I might start with this one because I'm just so stupidly excited about it. I can't stop thinking about reading this. Like if I start any other book, I'll just be thinking of this as I read the other one. So like, yeah, I need to start with this one. But anyways, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's keep talking about the other possible books that I have for this video, because next up we have a manga, and that is the final volume. Not Levi, please. It's the final volume of Attack on Titan. This is truly the last volume. This has volumes 33 and 34. And yeah, it's the finale. This is the end of Attack on Titan. I've been collecting for like 2 years and it's come to an end. I will no longer buy another Attack on Titan volume. Once again, I really shouldn't be flipping. Oh my goodness. See, I say that and then I continue to do this. Okay, I didn't see that. That's fine. I didn't see that. Okay, yes, this is an option. Just look at this. Iconic. Never before done before. Stunning, brilliant, fantastic. Put it in a blender. The next manga that I have on my TBR is One Piece, volume 7 of the omnibus versions. We have Luffy and Karu and Crocodile and Robin in the covers. I think this is the first cover that has Robin in the cover, so I'm just very excited about that, because if you don't know, I'm a very, oh my god, it's Chopper! If you don't know, I'm a very big fan of Robin and all that she's done. You know, I just love every time that she's on screen and on page, and I cannot wait to see more of her. And there are some very iconic scenes in this volume. I've of course already seen this in the anime, but it just hits different when you read it, you know what I mean? I do hate that in these editions, Zoro is written with an L. I know it has to do with like the translation and stuff, but like it's just so annoying because it's Zoro, but it's written with an L, and it just takes me out of the story, but I don't care. We move on, we live, it's okay. That final panel, I can't show it to you. I really want to show it to you, but I can't. Whenever I'm reading like a novel and I just feel like I need a break, I can just switch to a manga. It's going to be so fine. I've planned this out so well, you have no idea. And then the last book in my TBR for this challenge, I'm obviously not going to read all of these books because that would be preposterous. I mean, depending on the amount of hours that I get. But anyways, I just like having options, okay? Don't come for me. The last book in my TBR is Tin Man, written by who? Sarah Winman. And I also recently got this in the mail, and it's basically an almost love story, but it's not as simple as that. It's giving Brokeback Mountain, but a little less traumatizing and a lot softer. Like not as intense as the movie, because we're basically following these two 12-year-old boys who are the best of friends, and then things start happening between them, but then things happen and they are torn apart, and years later they're married to other people. This is an unforgettable and heartbreaking novel celebrating love in all its forms and all the little moments and small kindnesses that make up a life. As you can see, it just sounds like the perfect book for me, especially with how I've been feeling recently, which has just been like really emotional. But what else is new? You know what I mean? Like, I'm always feeling emotional, so that's not breaking news. So as you can see, we have quite a lot of books that I really want to read and never enough time. So this is the perfect challenge, because now I'm going to be forced to sit and read for however many hours this random number generator tells me to read for. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Let's just spin. Let's spin. Let's just spin and see what happens. Not Alexa trying to feature in my video. Okay. Don't do this. Okay. honestly, the way, I'm sorry, you're so funny. You're so funny. I'm so sorry, that's actually hilarious. It's the way that the universe was like, okay, you don't want 24, that's totally fine, let's do 23. I should have specified nothing above 20 hours. I don't think I'm ready for like 23 hours of reading. Are you really buttering my croissant like this right now? I don't, like, I don't. Pero que por qué? Pero like, why? You know what I mean? Oh my God, I'm losing my Spanish. No, I'm losing my English. I'm losing all of my abilities to form coherent sentences. I can't believe that's the first number that popped up. What are the chances? 1 in 24 chances, and I got 23. After specifically asking to not hit the 24-hour mark. The universe is so funny. She's so funny. She's so silly goofy. God, I am not your toughest soldier. Why are you doing this to me? Rules are rules. You know what I mean? I'm a Capricorn. I can't just go back on my word. I said that I was going to read for as whatever hours this random number generator told me to read for. It's set 23, so I guess I am speaking to no one for 23 hours and I'm just going to read to my heart's content. I'm definitely going to be finishing Jade War now because, like, oh my God. And I'm probably like, oh my goodness. This is fine. This is good because I'm excited for all of these books. So it's not going to be hard to like sit down and try to read because I'm genuinely really excited. This has 336 pages. So I could finish these two and maybe like one manga in 23 hours, I guess, if I really try. Pero por qué? Es que no entiendo. Like, what are the chances? I just don't. I was expecting like maybe 11 hours, 15 hours, you know, something goofy, but not 23 hours, you know what I mean? Like, it's borderline torture. Like, I haven't read for 24 hours in so long, and it was either doing this challenge or reading for 24 hours. I'm basically doing both at this point. It's fine. I need to stop being a little baby and I just need to get down to business. Let's start with One Piece Volume 7. This, I don't know how many pages this has. I'm so sorry. This has like what? Oh, this has over 500 pages. This is fine too. This is fine. This is incredibly fine. Thank you, random number generator. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your input on this. Let's just take it hour by hour. Let's not think 23. Let's just think for the next 5 hours, I'm going to be reading, and let's just see what happens. I will be updating you guys. I'm going to be starting with One Piece, you know, just to like ease myself into this challenge. Let's not think, okay? Let's empty our heads. Let's have no thoughts. I always do better when I'm not thinking. So let's just not think about this and let's just start reading, okay? Buckle up, buckle in, strap in. It's gonna be a bumpy ride for me. It's going to be a joyride for you. But yeah, I'll just update you in 23 hours. I mean, no, I'll update you when I finish this and then I'll just keep on updating you for 23 hours because I guess that's what's up, yeah. 23 hours, like, but like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, who? 23 hours? 23 hours? 23 hours? 23 hours? 23 hours, 23 hours, 23 hours. Yeah, so 23 hours, 23 hours. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go read my comfort manga now, my favorite manga. Let's do this. Goodbye. See you soon.
A few moments later.
Bestie. Bestie. You will not believe what just happened. So I was doing the random number generator, picks how many hours I'm gonna read in the day. And I was like hoping for, you know, for like 10 hours or 9 hours. It gave me 23 hours, 23, 2, 3. Put it together, it's 23. That's how much I have to read. That was the first spin, I don't want to do this. I don't think I can do this, but I did make a promise on camera, and I kind of wish I were a worse type of person that I could just go back on my promise and like not care, but that's just not how I'm built. So like, it's time to die, I guess, but thank you so much. I love you. Wish me luck. You are so gorgeous and beautiful. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I love you. Don't forget me when I die. And yeah, talk to you later. I'm honestly not ready for this, babes. Bestie, I can't do this. I can't, but I will. You gotta go big or go home. And honestly, I'd rather go home but that's not an option. So yeah. Like, I really don't want to read for 23 hours, so that's why I'm still filming. Like, I just don't want to sit down knowing that I have to sit, or like not sit, but like I have to read for 23 hours. So when I sit and I start the first book of the challenge, it'll be like, okay, I have to do 23 hours of this. And like, yeah, I have exciting books, of course, amazing. Like, I have an incredible reading taste, but at the same time, like, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. I'm losing my voice. Perfect timing. My body is telling me to shut up, but I won't, because when have I listened to my body? Absolutely never. I just wanted to let you guys know my book is falling. Okay, I just wanted to let you guys know that I cannot do this, but I will, because I promised you guys, and you are my favorite people on the internet or anywhere, honestly. Like, if we met in person, we'd be the best of friends. Not all of us, but like some of us. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I just know I am terrified. I'm scared. I kind of like don't want to do that. I really don't want to do this, but like I do want to do this because I know it's going to be fun, but like at what cost? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I have enough. Yes. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean, but it's okay. You guys are going to keep me going. It's fine. This is going to be so fine. I just need to stop. You know what I mean? Like, I just need to stop. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. Maybe I'll do a little bit more pacing. And then after the nervous energy has left my body, I'll just be like, actually, I'm not nervous. I'm excited. Yes, that is what I am. I'm excited. This anxiety that I'm feeling, actually, it's excitement. So let's go with that. One Piece can do no wrong. Let's just focus on One Piece. Here, I'm going to watch Zoro killing a bunch of people. I'm going to see Robin. I'm going to see Nami absolutely slaying it left and right. I'm going to see Chopper. Oh my god, I'm going to see Chopper. Oh my god, he's right there. Look at him. That's my best friend. He a real bad bitch. I have stated this before and I will state it again. Chopper is my favorite, alongside with Robin and Zoro and Sanji's not my favorite. He's good, he's up there, he's just not my favorite. Like, he's not above Robin and Chopper. But it is kind of hard to choose between Robin and Chopper and Zoro, so I just don't. I don't choose between them. And Brook, and Nami, and Usopp. Usopp? How did I just say his name? I don't know. Bestie, I'm so scared. Can you tell that I'm scared? Like, I know I have the power of God and anime with me, but what if that's not enough? You know what I mean? Like, what if it's not enough?
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
It's fine, it's fine. Let's just do this. Let's not overthink it. Let's not think. Let's underthink. Yes, I love that idea. Okay, I'm going to go now. Goodbye, wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. No, I'm not. I'm not, but I will. Okay, goodbye.
俺は海賊王になる。
「 an hour and 10 minutes with 40 seconds and 28 nanoseconds, and I finished One Piece Volume 7. What can I say? This is a 5-star. Like, are we really surprised by this turn of events? Oh my goodness. Even though this has been out since like 2001, I still can't. Like, I don't want to spoil this for anyone, because if you're like me and you knew absolutely nothing about One Piece until this year, whether it be thanks to the live action or thanks to somebody recommending it to you recently, I don't want to be the person that spoils it for you, because nobody spoiled it for me. Except for that random person that told me like 2 major spoilers in the comments like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, unforgivable. I hope your pillow is never cold. I hope you get hair in all of the food that you order. And I hope that your crackers are always stale. Now that I've sort of like slid into a reading mood, I thought I would continue this reading challenge with Jade War by Fonda Lee, because, you know, this bad boy is not going to read itself. So I kind of just like, you know, if I leave it for last, I for sure am not going to finish it, and I want to try my best to read as much as I can. So I think I'm going to read until maybe the 6-hour page mark. No, not page mark. I think I'm going to read until the 6-hour mark, and then I'm going to update you guys. Hopefully I will have reached at least chapter 27, which would be this, which would be 261 pages. I don't know if I can do that, babes, but for you, I will try. I'm literally doing my absolute best to make you guys proud. So I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. We haven't really done much. It's literally just the second book. It's the first hour. So, I mean, sure, but I still hope you're having fun watching me going through it. You know, it's always a fun time. 587 pages. Oh, there's a map. Hello, hi. Yes, yes, this is what we're going to do. Chapter 1, I'm ready. Wish me luck. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, actually. I really need it. And yeah, just like, see you in 4 hours and 50 minutes, I guess. Yeah, I'll see you in 4 hours and 50 minutes. Okay. Hello, hi, it's nighttime, obviously. Hi, yes, it's nighttime, and I've been reading, espérate, okay. I've been reading for 5 hours and 18 minutes. It's not as much as I wanted it to be, considering the fact that it's 11:46. It's about to be the next day, and I'm not even in the 10-hour mark. And here's why. Let me explain the situation. My friend popped in unannounced, and she obviously had no idea that I was doing this challenge. So obviously, when she was already here, I couldn't be like, actually, can you turn back? I'm in the middle of a reading challenge. Awfully sorry, but like, leave. You know, it's like the things that you do when you just like, you know, get food, start gossiping, spilling the tea, watching rom-coms. Yeah, so that's what we did. And in all of that time that we spent together, I didn't read. No, I didn't. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I didn't read, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not giving up, okay? I'm not giving up. This is not me giving up. This is me just taking a break that was not scheduled in. I did stop the timer when she was here, and as soon as she left, I was like, okay, back to business, babes. We might as well give each other an update. How are you guys doing? Are you still enjoying the party? What's up? I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like, I've been reading Jade War, Jade War. I've been reading this baby, and I'm currently, that's not where I am. I'm currently on chapter 35, which is called Stranger Allies. Can you see that? It's called Stranger Allies, and it's page 345. I love that number. Wait, 345. That is so sexy. Who is texting me at this hour? It's not even, it's the same friend. She said, I'm not done taking up your time. I love her so much though. She doesn't watch my videos, so it's fine, we can trash talk her. But I love her. Let the record show that I love her. Anyways, yes, I've been reading Jade War, and I'm like this way through, so maybe like 60%. And honestly, I'm having a moment, okay? Because like, yes, it's a good book, and yes, it's not really that much of a struggle to be reading right now, but and here's the thing, this is like a challenge inside of a challenge. I kind of want to see if I can finish this book before I go to bed tonight. Why do I want to do this? I don't know. Maybe I like pain. Maybe I like to torture myself and cause unwarranted harm to my mental health. Like, hey, what else is new? You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to see if I can finish this before I go to sleep. And maybe, like, who knows, maybe when I finish this I'll be like, oh my god, I still want to keep on reading, and I can pick up Attack on Titan, because, you know, obviously my eyes are going to be tired, so I need to do some light reading. This is not going to be light, but you know, manga is always a good idea when it's like 2 or 3 a.m. 5 hours into the challenge, I'm doing okay. Could I be doing better? Yes, but like, what else is new? You know what I mean? So yeah, I just put on my comfort hoodie. I'm doing the best that I can. Are we struggling? Yes, but we're still going, and that's what matters. Focus! Okay, thank you. It's 11:51. Oh, sure. And yeah, let's get back to reading. Let's do this. Let's go. I got this. I don't, but if I say it enough times, maybe it will come true. Reverse Scientology. Reverse Scientology. That's totally what I meant to say. Reverse psychology. There we go. Okay, bye-bye.
2 hours later.
We are here. We're so here, bestie. I am 100% here. It's 7 hours and 50 minutes and 5 seconds. Espérate, pero why do I look like this? It's 2:24 a.m. and as you can see, honestly, I could go all night. I could truly do this all day. I really don't need sleep. You know, like, I'm so awake right now. Okay. Sorry, it's 2:25 and I finished Jade War by Fonda Lee. Girl, what do you want me to tell you? Like, yeah, I finished the book. What else is there to say? I finished it. It was like, I enjoyed it. Yeah. It's just, the thing is, here's, if you don't know this about me, I don't think I've ever said it, because like, I just realized this as I was reading this book. I'm not the biggest fan of political stories, and this is like one of the heaviest political stories that I've ever read. But then the thing is, I recognize that this book is good, because like, the character developments, the way that all of the storylines come together, the different revelations, the story itself, the writing is also like 10 out of 10. I can recognize it's a truly amazingly written book, and then also be like, but it's not for me, babes. And I feel like that's okay. Like, I really wanted to love this book because it's loved by so many people, and so many people say that this is like the best trilogy out there. I don't know, like, yeah. Like, okay, not for me, but like, I'm so happy you're having so much fun. And that's the thing, I did have fun. It's just that it is so political. It is so political, and like, there are so many things and like politics, you know what I mean? Like, politics, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I feel like I haven't said a single sentence that makes sense ever since I started this clip. But anyways, I finished Jade War by Fonda Lee, and I think I'm going to be giving it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, which is the same rating that I gave Jade City. So it's not surprising to me. I did think I was going to like it a bit more. Actually, I did like it a bit more than Jade City, but like I don't like it enough to give it a 4-star. You know what I mean? Like, even though I love the characters, especially Hilo and Andy or Andin, like, I love them. I wouldn't die for them, but like I would take a bullet for them in a non-deadly place, like non-lethal place, like, yeah, in the arm or in the hand, or I would lose a finger for them or two, but I wouldn't die for them, okay? And that's like, I need to be able to put my life on the line to be like, okay, this is a 4-star or above type of book, you know? You feel me? I feel like we're feeling each other tonight, and I really thank you so much for understanding. Like, I just knew you would understand. I've been reading for 7 hours and 50 minutes, which means that I still have, espérate, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. That means that I still, oh my god, okay. I still have 15 hours and 10 minutes. Please, me trying to do math at 2:30 a.m. in the morning. Why did I think that was a good idea? But yeah, my brain is kind of dead. I don't know if you noticed. Can I read more tonight? Probably not. Will I try to do it anyways? Sure, why not? Like, you gotta do it for the Vine, or, I mean, in this case, do it for the reading challenge. Because so far I've only read 2 books. Like, what kind of booktuber am I, giving up at 2:30 a.m. with only 2 books in my belt, under my belt? I'm going to read maybe until 3 a.m. and then we'll just see what's happening. And I'm going to be picking up this one. Do you see what I see? It's Attack on Titan, the final volume. I'm just gonna see how much I can read. Okay, this is literally where the anime ends. So starting here, this is all new information for me. Because literally this is the last sentence that Armin says in the episode, not like, you know what I mean? Like, this is not a spoiler, I'm just saying this is the last thing that is said in the anime special. So starting here, I have no idea what's going to happen, and that's terrifying. Why am I flipping, babes? Stop it. Okay, sure. Aw, baby boy. Baby boy, we love him. I love the parallels. I love the contrast. This was done so beautifully in the anime. I actually got like really emotional. I didn't cry, but I was like, oh my god, they did that. Anyways, yes, I should probably get back to reading so that I can reach, you know, the thing that I want to reach. So I feel like this makes absolutely no sense. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much. You see, I would die for you guys. I wouldn't die for Hilo and Andin, but I would die for you guys. And I feel like that means something, okay? There's something here. I can feel it. You know what I mean? Like, I can just feel it. So, it's Attack on Titan time. Let's see what happens. Well, I am using my One Piece hoodie. So it's like I'm betraying my baby, but it's fine. I really need to stop filming. Okay. Let's do this. Watch me fall asleep in the middle of like a fight scene. I can just feel it. Anyways, let's do this. Let's go. Goodbye.
Later that night.
Let's talk, because you obviously have a lot of opinions. It's 3 focus. How do I make you focus on this? Wait, do I need to touch you? I'm so sorry. Okay, it's 3:43 in the morning. Honestly, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty amazing. Thank you so much for asking. I think because since I chose to read, I don't even know what I'm showing you guys right now. Since I chose to read Attack on Titan, can you see this? Wait, can you guys see that correctly? Like, do you need a flashlight? Since I chose to read this, I don't know what I'm doing at this point, but since I chose to read such a high stakes, you know, action-packed type of story, I've been reading for 8 hours 53 minutes and 45 seconds, and I finished the final volume of Attack on Titan. Let's discuss, or let's not. Like, Like, I just, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't, like, I don't know how to feel. Oh my god, it feels like we're at a sleepover. And I'm just telling you about my most current hyperfixation. But yes, as I was saying, I don't know how to feel about this because like I get it, but like I don't want to get it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad, but I'm not happy about this either. And it's like, babes, is this really like the best? Was this really the best course of action? Is my question for who? Hajime Isayama. I just want to talk, you know what I mean? I don't know. I have like found feelings for this volume. More so the very final chapter, because like, what? Nani the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, why? I don't know. Like, I think maybe my expectations for this volume were like a little bit too high. But it's like the previous chapter, no, the previous volume before this one was so good. And I just thought that it was going to be just as good, but it wasn't. I was wrong, obviously. Yeah. I finished this. It's currently about to be 4 a.m. basically. And I mean, now I'm awake. So like, what am I supposed to do? Should I just start another book? Should I force myself to sleep? I'm about to hit the 9-hour mark. So maybe, like, what if I just reach the 10-hour mark and then I go to sleep? You know what I mean? Because I feel like stopping at 9 hours is so homophobic. I really don't know what I'm saying, but the point is, I think I'm going to try and read until the 10-hour page mark. Not page mark. I think I'm going to try and read until the 10-hour mark. Which is 1 hour and 7 minutes away, which would mean that I would fall asleep at like 4:54, so like basically 5 a.m. Oh my god, okay, that's probably impossible. I'm probably not, you know what? No, what's with this attitude, girly pop? We're doing amazing. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. I think next up, I don't know what I want to rate this. Okay, don't ask me what I'm going to rate this because I don't know. I think I just need to sleep on it. I'm not going to sleep though. I just need to think about it, okay? Just give me time to think. Now that I finished Attack on Titan, I think I'm gonna pick up Heaven Official's Blessing, Volume 7. Because I don't think I can read a literary fiction right now. It's going to lull me to sleep. But Heaven Official's Blessing, you know, things are happening right now. So it's like, it's going to keep me entertained for at least an hour. So I'm gonna do that, and then if my eyes start hurting, I do have another manga that I can read. So like, we have options. You know what we don't have? Time. We also don't have, yeah, there's a lot of things that we don't have, but what we do have is options. So I'm going to stop talking now. I'm probably not going to update again because like, I just want to read, you know, like I don't want to talk. So I'm going to go ahead and look for Heaven Official's Blessing now. Another book done. This was something. Let's carry on with the reading challenge now. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's been 19 hours, 25 minutes, and 2 seconds. Did I say that right? Yes. And I'm here. I'm still standing, but at what cost? You know what I mean? There's just like a lot of blues and not a lot of clues at the moment. You know, like sometimes I feel like my life is being written by someone who doesn't know if they like me or not. Because I keep putting myself in these situations that just cause me a lot of harm and a lot of pain and a lot of trauma, but I like willingly put myself in these situations, so like I don't really know what's going on anymore, if I'm being honest. But we're here, we're still standing. I wouldn't say we're going strong because I'm not strong. I went to sleep at 5 a.m. and I woke up at 7 something. So like I honestly didn't really sleep, and I can feel the sleep deprivation crawling? No. I can feel the sleep deprivation taking over my body one cell at a time. Like I am so aware of every blink that I take, because every time my eyes close, I feel my body being like, okay, let's stay like this for 7 more hours. So like I need to be very specific, or I need to be very aware of whenever I blink, because if I keep my eyes closed for more than 5 seconds, this challenge is over, babes. So yeah, I'm just very hyper aware of everything right now, but I'm also exhausted. So it's like my brain is going at like 3,000 miles a minute while my body is like sloth pace. So it's a very interesting combination of things to be. But anyways, yesterday I mentioned that I was going to start Heaven Official's Blessing, but by like 4 a.m. my eyes literally started to burn, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to make it past today. Like I kind of want to use my eyes after this challenge, so let me switch to an audiobook, because I did have one more audiobook that was called It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. And honestly, I went into it with very low expectations, considering my one other experience with Tessa Bailey had been a 1 star. So I was like, oh, this book is going to be smutty and trashy, but it's going to be fun, and it's an audiobook, so like I have nothing to lose. I ended up really enjoying it. Like I was invested in these characters, I was invested in the relationship, I was invested in the smut. It was such a great time, my dude. It was such a great time. It was great. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars, because like honestly, like the conversations that they were having and like the whole situation between them, it's very, what's that word, tropey, in the sense that it basically follows every single rom-com recipe that you've ever seen in your life, or like every Christmas Hallmark movie. It's basically this plot, because we're following our main girl who's called Piper. Is it Piper? Sure. We're following this main character, and she's like this influencer. She's super famous, and she's a fashionista. She's like, you know, a girl boss, and she really cares about her image and stuff, but she's like also a bad girl, and she's causing problems to her family. So her stepdad is like, okay, I'm going to exile you to this small town where you have to learn the true meaning of life, and like you have to pick up some morals or virtues or whatever. And of course, in this small town, she meets with this guy that absolutely just changes her world and shows her that what truly matters is human connection and love and trust, and you know, all those things. So like literally a Hallmark movie, but I loved it. I was here for it. I was eating that shit up. Maybe I have to give Tessa Bailey another chance, because this book was actually, like, it slayed. It kind of slayed. It delivered, and yes, I really enjoyed it. So the smut was amazing. Like, can we talk about how good that smut was? Anyways, after I finished the audiobook, because here's the thing, I went to sleep at 5 a.m., but I didn't finish the audiobook at 5 a.m. I fell asleep. So when I woke up again, my eyes were still burning. So I was like, okay, let's just finish the audiobook, and then after the audiobook, I can go back to reading Heaven Official's Blessing. 3 minutes ago, I just finished volume 7 of Heaven Official's Blessing. This one was also a 4 star. You know what I mean? Like after the events of volume 6, I was so invested in the story and these characters that I just had so much fun reading this new installment. I feel like I read it a lot faster than I thought I would, but again, I was just so invested in these characters and like what was going on that I needed to know what was going to happen as fast as possible. I have scientifically and quite literally lost my mind, but I still have 3 more hours, like 3 hours and a half left in this reading challenge. I still can't believe my luck. Like, I really cannot believe. I don't really know what I want to read because I do have manga in my Kindle, in my Kindle. I have my Love Mix-Up Volume 2, which, you know, it's cute. It's another rom-com, but it's a little bit cuter and just like, you know, it's adorable. So literally quite the opposite of It Happened One Summer. But then I also have Tin Man, which was in my original TBR for this video. But like, I don't think, like, look at this text, babes. I just don't think I can do that right now. I feel like my brain is already melting. I'm already trying my very best. And I don't know, like, I think I just need a little bit of a break. Maybe I'll read 1 volume of my Love Mix-Up and then I'll switch to this, but like I really don't know how I'm doing this. I'm being so honest right now. I am so dead, but the challenge is not over. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading now. I'm so tired, my dude. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm going to be so for real right now. I am so tired and I'm so tired. I just want to watch some anime, or I want to watch a really trashy reality TV show. Like, I just want to do everything except read. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I hope you guys are having fun because I, in this moment in time, am not. Yeah, hopefully in the next update, I will be struggling a little bit less. I'm not known for my optimism, so yeah, pray for me. But yeah, I'll just talk to you guys in a couple of hours, I guess, if I don't die. So yes, let's do this. Let's go. I'm so ready for this. I'm so ready. It's been 23 hours. I've been reading for 23 hours. Let me say that in a normal voice. I've been reading for 23 hours. I have slept for 1 hour and I have read a total of, guess how many books I read in the span of 23 hours. Do you have your guesses? Did you send them in? Yeah, I read a total of 9 books in the span of 23 hours. Yeah, I'm never doing this again. I gave up multiple times throughout this challenge. It was like a constant back and forth of I cannot do this, I will not do this, or I can totally do this. This is so fun. It was definitely an experience to live in my brain for the past 23 hours. Like, do I regret it? You know, I don't like to live life with regrets, but if I did, this would be one of them, yes. No, but like, honestly, it was fun, and that's majorly due to the fact that I read so many incredible books. So why don't we go ahead and talk about them, because I have so many things to say and hopefully they make sense, because I'm running on 1 hour of sleep and like, I don't even remember what I ate for lunch today. Did I even have lunch? I don't know. Because when I'm telling you that I tried to do this reading challenge as like with as little breaks as possible. I started yesterday at 2 p.m. I think. I don't even remember. And it's now Tuesday, 8 p.m. So yeah, there we go. Yes. Yeah, so I'm so sorry, I'm zoning out. Let's do this. I can do this. Let's just go from reverse. So the last book that I finished for this challenge was Tin Man, written by Sarah Winman. It's a very confusing name. In this book, we're following these two boys, these two men who are called Ellis and Michael. And ever since they were these 12-year-old boys, they've been the best of friends. They've shared so many experiences. They spent their youth together, and things happened that we're not really sure what really went down, but it's like this whole mystery surrounding their separation and us just trying to uncover the truth behind their history. And it's a coming of age story. It's also a story about grief and love, first love, and coming to terms with yourself, coming to terms with the life and the cards that you've been dealt. It's a very profound novel, in my opinion. It was very heartfelt. It was very tender and delicate and soft. And yeah, it was just very nice. Who is texting me? I'm trying to speak. It's my sister. I didn't use that many tabs, but it does have some very poetic writing. And there are some lines where I was like, oh, that's actually very emotional. There's just like a lot of moments where I would reread it because I just really like how it sounded and I like the sentiments that the author was trying to convey. So I don't know, like I really enjoyed this actually, and I think I'm going to be giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I will admit that at first I was like a little bit confused with how this book was structured, and I don't know if it's because, you know, I'm sleep deprived and my brain is just not here, or if it's just like genuinely confusing, because at the beginning it goes back and forth between timelines and it doesn't tell you, or there isn't like any breaks on the page. So sometimes we're following Ellis when he's like 50 years old, and then we're following Ellis when he's 15, and it's like, okay, what's going on? There was initial confusion and whatnot, but after a while you just get into the rhythm of the story and you start loving these characters and feeling for them and their stories and everything that they have to go through. So at the end, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time with this story and these characters. So there we go. 4 stars. Focus on me. Hello? Hi. I'm not done speaking. I don't need this. I don't need this. Baby. Babes. Stop. Okay, thank you. I don't need this energy right now. Okay, so this is the last book that I read for this challenge. Tin Man, 4 out of 5 stars. I actually don't know why it's called Tin Man, now that I think about it. I'm gonna have to look into that. And then before this, I was reading on my Kindle because I had a couple of manga volumes of my Love Mix-Up. I was just reading a lot of novels and my brain was just not braining. So I was like, okay, let me switch to manga, you know, just give my brain a little bit of a break. Let my brain just like rest for a while, because I just needed something light and something sweet and something... Pero por qué? ¿Qué está pasando? I just needed something sweet and adorable and cute and something that I could just lose myself in. It's this story about these high school boys and girls, and there's been like this love mix-up where our main character has a crush on a girl and the girl has a crush on a boy, and then the main character finds out and then he has to pretend that he likes the boy so that the boy doesn't find out that the girl has a crush on. It's very confusing, but I promise it's adorable. I read 3 volumes in one sitting. I read volumes 2, 3, and 4. They just keep getting better and better, babes. Like, what can I tell you? They're so good. I think there's a total of 9 volumes. I rated these volumes 4 out of 5 stars. It was an incredible time. I had so much fun, and it's literally what I needed, because I was feeling like I was so close to giving up. I was so close to being like, besties, I can't do this. I love y'all, but I'm going to have to dip. I'm going to have to disappoint a whole lot of people because I don't think I can do this. And then I picked up my Love Mix-Up and it's like, oh my God, it's not that serious. We can totally do this. So this was an incredible idea. Kudos to me. I have great ideas. And before my Love Mix-Up, why did I decide to do this backwards? It's just more work for my brain. Then I read volume 7 of Heaven Official's Blessing, and this again was a 4 out of 5 stars. So like, so far all of the books have been 4 out of 5 stars. It was great. I had a lot of fun. I loved seeing my children playing together. It was great. It was bloody. It was action-packed, you know, exactly what I wanted. So I had a great time reading this. And before this, I was listening to the audiobook of It Happened One Summer, which I also gave 4 out of 5 stars. Oh my god, I kind of slayed. Stop. Okay. It Happened One Summer honestly was very surprising. I was not expecting to like it as much as I did, but I'm really glad that I did because it was just so fun. Like, oh my god, I want to read more books by Tessa Bailey now because like maybe not all of her books are like that one book that I absolutely hated. So before Tessa Bailey, I read the final volume of Attack on Titan. I slept on it and I still don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. It's like I understand, but also I don't think this ending is fitting for the buildup that the whole series has. Like, I feel like, don't ask me what an alternative ending could have been, but I feel like there was something that could have been done better. Also, like, obviously I can't say anything. I was about to go on a rant review, but I literally cannot because I don't want to spoil this for anyone. As a whole, I would give Attack on Titan 5 out of 5 stars. Like, as a series, the story, the characters, the pacing, the symbolisms, the everything, it's a 5 out of 5 stars. But this particular volume, specifically volume 34, I think I'm good with giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. Like, the first half was incredible. It just kind of lost me in the last 10 pages. Like, I just did not vibe with it. That last panel, I don't get it. And I don't want to get it. I just didn't like it. And like this random, the way that I can't say anything, I'm so mad. Yeah, so this was a 4 out of 5 star. I am not 100% happy with the ending, but like, I'll live, okay? I'll probably forget about it in like a month or two, so it's fine. I can be salty about it now, but I still love Attack on Titan, and I still am so grateful that it reintroduced me to the world of anime and manga. So like, once again, thank you Attack on Titan for changing my life, but like, we need an alternative ending. I said what I said. Then I read Jade War by Fonda Lee. This is probably the longest book that I read for this challenge, which it has 587 pages. And this was a 3.5 out of 5 star. As I mentioned, I think I did, I'm just not really a big fan of political stories. And this is like politics. This is literally politics. But I can still, like, despite at times being like, what's going on? Why is there so much talk of politics and like political moves, and like, even though at times I was like a little bit confused with all of the political talk, and at times I was like, can we skip to the good part? Overall, I can still see how good of a series this is and how strong the characters are, but it's just not really the book for me. Even though while I was reading it, I was still having so much fun, but there was like this certain disconnect that I just couldn't get over. So 3.5, we keep on living, we move forward. Yes, there we go, Jade War. The very first book that I read for this challenge was One Piece Volume 7. Yeah, this was the only 5 star of this reading challenge. Are we surprised? I think not. This was my favorite of the challenge. This was my favorite book. I can't even lie. Like, are we surprised by this turn of events? Absolutely not. And if you are, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, so I read 9 books. Who would have thought? Literally not me. I think at the beginning I was like, obviously I'm not going to finish this entire TBR, but it's good to have options. And now look at me. I had to even go look outside of my TBR to keep on reading, because 23 hours, apparently I can read a lot in the span of 23 hours. So I'm pretty proud of myself, but also I am so exhausted. I just know my body is going to, ¿cómo que se dice eso en inglés? Digo, ajá, sácame cuenta. Like, when you do something that's not good and you just know that your body is going to punish you for it on the long run. So like, I know if I wake up tomorrow I'm just going to be dead. You know what? No, I'm going to be positive, which is not, you know, I'm trying to be positive, okay? It doesn't work out ever. but it's a fun little project, I guess. So this was incredible. I would totally do it again, no hesitation. This was such a wonderful experience that I would love to repeat every single week. If it means that I get to read such incredible books, maybe let's not do 23 hours the next round, because like, what are the chances? I'm still pretty salty that on the first spin I got 23. I still can't believe it, honestly. Like, the challenge is over and I still can't believe it. I read for 23 hours. I've talked to you guys about all of the books that I read in that span of time, which means that this video is officially over. Thank you, God. Oh my goodness. I have never been more relieved after finishing a video. Like, you don't understand. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my goodness, I love every single one of you. If you enjoyed, which I really hope you did, please remember to say it with me, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It really helps my channel out, and it helps me know that the pain and struggle and torture that I inflicted on myself was worth something. So if you could just do that, I would really appreciate it. I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host reading sprints and readathons and a monthly book club. I also have a podcast with my sister where we talk about literally everything. So if that is something that sounds interesting to you, the link is down below. As always, I would love to have you join my army of premium simpers. If you're still here, you're one of the lucky few that gets to hear me say that I am so proud of you and you deserve the absolute best in this world, and you are loved and you are wanted and you are gorgeous, and I hope you're having a fantastic week whenever you're seeing this. Once again, thank you for staying until the end. You're a true simper and I will never forget you, and I will talk to you guys whenever I recover from this reading challenge, which will probably be never.
Hey Jimmy, you nice, keep going.